Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider movies were undoubtedly funny, but I can say from the start, inappropriate for a legendary character like Johnny Blaze. It's been a while since the last movie was released, and that's why fans are constantly asking if there will be another Ghost Rider movie. So watch this video until the end and find out all the known details by now. First, let's make a little quick recap of the previous two movies for Ghost Rider and learn a little bit more about the origins of the character. In the Marvel Comics, Ghost Rider is the name of multiple anti-heroes and superheroes. The first supernatural and most famous Ghost Rider is stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze. This remarkable character first time appeared in the Marvel comic book spotlight in 1972, and since then, he's become a real legend. His backup story is a little bit sad. To save his father's life, Johnny will agree to give his soul to the demon named Mephisto, and that's how he becomes bound to the spirit of vengeance, Zarathos, and turns into a flaming skeleton who rides a fiery motorcycle. With his supernatural powers, Johnny seeks vengeance as the Ghost Rider. Whenever he was in a presence of evil, he would transform into the Ghost Rider to exact the devil's revenge, returning the evil to hell. Johnny, however, was not completely lost in the transformation and would also help the innocent whenever they were in danger. The character has been featured in various media adaptations such as TV series, movies, and video games. The most recognizable portrayal of Ghost Rider was the one by Nicolas Cage in Ghost Rider movie from 2007 and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance in 2011. He was also portrayed by Tom McComas in the 4th season of the Marvel Cinematic Universe TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in 2017. Now, it's been 11 years since Ghost Rider was riding his motorcycle on the screen in cinemas. But as people say, good things happen to those who wait, and something very good is maybe on its way to get this character back on the throne. Both Nicolas Cage movies met with bad reviews from the critics. Although the first movie was a box office success, earning over $228 million worldwide against a budget of $110 million, the second one grossed only $137 million and experienced an even worse critical response from the audience. Despite the cool Ghost Rider design, the movies flopped in their storytelling. That's why after the sequel, even Nicolas Cage announced that he was officially done playing the Flame Skeleton. The story in the second movie starts with an attack on a Romanian castle guarded by a priest. The attackers are after a boy named Danny and his mother Nadia, who are hiding here. Idris Elba plays a guy who is always drunk, and he meets with Johnny Blaze and convinces him to help the boy and his mother by telling him that he'll lift the Ghost Rider curse and restore his soul. Johnny will manage to save the kid's mom, but the attackers will leave with the boy. Then Nadia tells Johnny that she also made a deal with the devil, who offered to save her life in exchange for impregnating her with his son. I think this is enough to see the lack of story that was the main thing criticized by the audience. That's why the movie has only a 4.3 rating on IMDb and a low 31% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. But that doesn't have to bother you, because now is the right time to hit that like button below the video. But it seems the critics weren't the only ones who didn't enjoy the Ghost Rider movies. Nicolas Cage himself also stated that he is not a fan of these movies. Cage said that he had a deal with David Goyer to make a different Ghost Rider movie, but they didn't get permission to do it. However, the actor agrees that the character should be played on screen again, just not by him. So can the fans of this remarkable comic book character hope for another movie in the near future? The short answer is nobody knows right now, as there is no official information announced by Marvel. Some theories say that it will never happen, but we're used to the quote, "Never say never" when it comes to Marvel. The studio is aware of the mistakes that were made in the past, so we can expect them to be more careful with the character in the future. Currently, Marvel is at the end of Phase 4. They will end this year with the premiere of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and that will start Phase 5 with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in February next year. The Ghost Rider is not in the plans, not even in Phase 6, but the character could appear in the Blade movie renewal. If this happens, it could be a real test for Johnny Blaze's future for further project adaptations. And what about the cast? Who could be joining the cast if the Ghost Rider 3 movie starts production soon? If both movies missed the opportunity to market a good story, we can't say that the cast was a flop at all. Besides Nicolas Cage in the main role as the Flame Skeleton, The first movie included Eva Mendes, Sam Elliott, and Wes Bentley. The second one had Idris Elba, Sarian Hinds, and Volante Placido. So when it's up to the cast crew, both Ghost Rider movies set high standards. Remember how Cage said that the character should be played again, but not by himself? It seems that we don't have the best possible replacement, but you should first smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell below the video. No, really, the best possible replacement for Cage is on its way, as Keanu Reeves recently addressed the possibility of playing Ghost Rider by saying that it would be a fulfillment of his childhood dream. During his recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live show, among other things, Reeves opens up about which Marvel character he would like to play in the future. The actor shared his interest to bring back the life of Ghost Rider. 10-year-old me would want to. I think he'd probably want to be Ghost Rider, the actor said. However, there are no official plans for Reeves to star as Ghost Rider. Well, not yet. The actor will star in both Netflix anime series based on the comic book. So let's just hope that Keanu's desire for playing Ghost Rider will continue, and that Marvel chief Kevin Feige will consider this and will fulfill the wish from his childhood. But how can Ghost Rider join the MCU in the future, and how could the story go in the next potential movie? The fans recently theorized that the arrival of Ghost Rider in the MCU will come with She-Hulk. This theory came after the announcement of the 4th episode, when there was a character named Donnie Blaze mentioned. But it wasn't our Blaze guy. It was just a former Kamar Taj dropout who had been using his magic incorrectly and managed to unleash demons on the crowd while practicing the mystic arts. There was also a theory that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness would also include the return of Ghost Rider, but it also didn't happen. The newest theory says that Johnny Blaze will be the leader in the future Marvel movie dedicated to yet another group of superheroes, Midnight Suns. As Blade is one of this group of superheroes, the upcoming movie for the half-vampire, half-human could be the ticket for Ghost Rider to become an official member of the MCU. In the comics, Blade and Ghost Rider have shared many adventures due to their respective lines of work in keeping the world free of paranormal scum and villainy. For Ghost Rider to be introduced in Blade depends on one major way, and that is the film's villain. Until now, we don't have a concrete clue about the plot and the name of the villain in the movie. So if it will be someone from Ghost Rider's past too, we can be sure that the next Blade movie will surely include Johnny Blaze in its story. For example, it could be Lilith, the daughter of Dracula and the mother of all demons. It could also be a Blackout. And of course, Mephisto. We'll see what happens next year. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.